Okay, gentlemen, let's talk about my interview experience at 32 SSB KAPURTHALA. Uh, it has been 2 months from my SSB at KAPURTHALA, and this interview is relatively much more interesting than my other interviews because some tricky questions were asked from me, which I would like to share with you all, and hopefully these questions will be helpful for you when when you go for your interview at 32 SSB. See, we all know the general procedure, the set of questions which are asked every time whenever a fresher or repeater, the interviewer comforts you, starting with your starting with easy questions like from where you came, how you came, and what time it took to reach you to this place, where were you staying. These are some comfortable questions to make you comfortable, to make you ease. And then he goes on with rapid fire questions, starting with your qualifications, your 10th percentage, 12th percentage, any extra qualification, any achievements as such. These are rapid fire questions, and you just remember the sequence in which he is asking and you give the answers. Then he goes on asking about your hobbies, your parents' occupation, right? So these are a set of interview questions which are normally asked every time. But this time, apart from all these questions, I was asked some tricky questions. Number one was compare the qualities of your parents and sister, and compare the positives and negatives of your family members, right? This was one of the questions. Second one was, when you were in college, the worst situation you were in and how you got out of that worst situation. Basically, he intended to know about my way of solving a problem. Number three was plan B, if not defense, right? Everyone should have other option, and he asked me that question, which I expect anyone who reports to any interview, this is the most likely question. Number four, which I believe is a common question in 32 SSB KAPURTHALA, because the interviewer is saying, is abbreviation part. Like I will give you example which I can recall is full forms of LTT, CDS, SMS, MMS, JEM. I remember he asked me the full form of CDS. I said Combined Defense Services. He wanted to hear something else, so he said anything else. I said Combined Defense Staff. Then he moved on, and he continued so many abbreviations till I faltered in one of them. He continued with that, and this question was asked from my entire group. And recently a friend of mine went to 32 SSB KAPURTHALA, and he was also asked the similar question. So this question is common, abbreviations. This abbreviation part is common. Although I will not share my experience, what I answer to these questions, I will be not sharing that, because I want you to find your answers, because everyone has different prospects. The problem which I might be in is possible that there is high possibility that the other candidate might not have faced a similar situation. So I'll not be manipulating your answers. So it's better you find answers of these problems yourself, and hopefully this video, this experience, these questions will be helpful for you, whoever is reporting to 32 SSB KAPURTHALA. And I just made a similar video on my experience on my 31. I got screened in from both 31 SSB as well as 32 SSB. So I made a different video how my 31 SSB questions were different from 32 SSB, although you will find similarity, because the vice president and the president both are the one who takes your interview, and Kapurthala is not that large compared to Allahabad board. It has only 2 SSB center, 31 and 32. So the interview are common in 32 as well as 31. So I believe you analyze these questions, analyze the answers of these questions, and come up with a very genuine answers of these questions. Don't try to manipulate him. Okay, so this was all about my 32 SSB experience. Hopefully this video might be helpful for you, helpful for everyone who is going to report to 32 SSB. So this was all it. Thank you.